This episode of Scam School, you and a buddy are gonna clean up at the bar because we teach you a way to fake ESP. This episode of Scam School brought to you by those cheeky little bastards at GoDaddy. Welcome to the show where last call is only the beginning. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and welcome to our 50th episode extravaganza. I can't believe it's already been 50 episodes. That's blowing my mind. This week we have an unbelievable effect that's going to convince all your friends that you and your buddy have a secret psychic monetary connection. And we also have a little bit of a postcard from freaking space. So let's get started with the currency connection. I'm Brian. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, and you are?
Adam.
Adam, and this over here, this is my buddy.
Hi, Mike.
Mike Galante. We call him Captain MG. He's my new road manager on the road. He handles all the props. We spent a lot of time. It's only been, what, 6 weeks now?
Seems like so much longer, though.
So many painful memories. But as we tour around all these colleges, you ever, you're on the road and you develop a rapport with someone, you're with them day and night or whatever, it's almost as though Mike has the ability to see through my eyes. It's like telepathy, I guess? Well, yeah, telepathy. Clairvoyance, you're seeing through my eyes is what it would be, right? And in fact, we've been working on, I don't want to say it's a trick, because it's so much more than a trick. I mean, this is a genuine demonstration of psychic phenomenon here. But for this, we need some money, which is probably not the best way to introduce ourselves. We just need a bill. We need any bill. It can be any denomination you want. Don't let Mike see it at all. Okay. Mike, you keep your eyes over there. So help me. All right. But I can see it. I can see it all I want. I can fondle it. I can touch it. Okay, here we go. And you know what? I'm going to do this. Your job was Adam, right? Yeah. Your job is to make sure Captain MG doesn't look over here. He's not allowed to use his eyes. And we'll take it as an article of faith that we're not using any third parties here. This is just the two of us and our super ESP connection. And your job, it was Kelly, right?
Yes.
Is to make sure he actually gets it right. Because I'm using my eyes, Captain MG is going to read the serial number off this bill. And by the way, if he gets it, would that be pretty impressive?
Yeah.
Would that be so impressive that you would spontaneously want to buy us both a beverage?
Nice try. I was going to say you should buy us a beverage if you get it right.
But it would be entertaining. That's the important thing, right?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. So there's the thing. All right, anything you need to know before we start, Captain MG?
All right, well, it's a U.S. bill, right?
Yep. Yeah.
2.
Uh-huh. Yep.
7.
Yep. Yeah.
2.
Yep.
1.
Yeah. Yeah.
2.
Uh-huh.
Getting a 9 from you?
Yep.
Maybe another 1.
That is correct.
It's 0.
You got it, dude. Well, first of all, first to double check, did he peek at all?
No.
Did you see him getting signals from anyone at
No.
all? And did you verify that every single digit he said was right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, here's the important question. Do you guys want to know how it's done?
Yes.
Well, we are going to find out as soon as we thank our sponsors. Oh, the answer is so very close. But first, we have to check in with our long-running contest to find the ultimate domain smack. This week we've got 3 domain smacks, all making fun of online video sites. Starting off with Booter, aka Danny from Houston. He registered notourcontent.com and forwarded it to E-Bombs World. Next up, we've got a site I registered from a suggestion from Safian Hassan. We registered emptycomputerdesk.com and it forwards to Chris Perillo's live stream. Seriously, I never catch him. What's up with that? And finally, we've got Chris Johnson, who took my famous last words from my viral video and forwarded andifallgoeswell.com to my live stream. Thanks, jerk. Don't forget, when you pull a domain smack on one of your friends, use the code SCAM3 when you check out. Your domain will only be $7.49. You'll get the forwarding for free, and best of all, you'll be keeping Scam School in business. 50 episodes was only the beginning. So let's find out just how to pull this ESP effect. All right, so seriously, in all sincerity, on a scale of 1 to brain explosion, how good was that trick for you guys?
It's good.
That's pretty up there.
It was pretty up there?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a kangaroo. That's where it is. All right, I'm gonna let you in on the gag. And I actually heard you guess correctly because it's a verbal cue. This is a code that's super simple. It's ridiculously easy. Basically, you take the numbers 1 through 9 and you divide them into 3 groups. 1 through 3 is the group yep. 4 through 6 is the group yeah. 7 through 9 is the group uh-huh. And then you take each of those groups and you divide them into subgroups. 1 is yep, because it's in the yep group, and the second word would also be yep. But we're not gonna say yep, yep twice, because that would be weird. So we'll say yep will be the number 1. Number 2 will be yep, yeah, because it's the second one in the group. And number 3 would be yep, uh-huh. So when he says whatever he says to the previous number, I go yep, uh-huh, and he knows that it's yep is the first group, uh-huh is the third one in the group. So it's 3.
Cheater.
Yes, indeed. All right, now I want to see if you two can do it. We're actually going to practice it with you guys.
All right, so we have psychic powers.
We are good.
You are good.
You interested in seeing?
Oh, you better believe it.
All right.
Here's a bill.
Great.
Is
Anything you need to know before we get started?
it from the 20th century?
Yup, yeah.
2,
Did she get it right?
Yeah,
5,
that is correct.
0,
Uh-huh, yup.
7,
Uh-huh, yup.
7,
Yeah, yup.
4,
Uh-huh, yeah.
8.
Yeah.
5.
Screw that up again.
No. You say, yeah, dude, you already impressed me. I'm giving you a free beer right now, dude. That was awesome. You guys got it down. A little bit of practice, you'll be blowing them away, dude. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Here to see you guys. That was fantastic. Good work, all of you guys.
Thank
you. So yes, you will have to practice this one before you bust it out at the bar, but trust me, it is well worth it. I think Mike and I spent 20 minutes working on this thing before we blew somebody away with it. And now, for your 50th episode bonus from freaking space. Some of you guys know that Richard Garriott, the video game mogul, recently became America's first second-generation astronaut going up to the International Space Station. What you may not know is that he's a fan of Scam School and actually pulled off episode 28's mind control scam, a Scam School original in freaking space. Check it out. Howdy guys, I'm Brian Brushwood and welcome to a very special bonus Scam School Newsflash edition. We've never had a Newsflash edition because I don't think we've ever had any news, at least not as exciting as this. I am here with the video game mogul himself, Mr. Richard Garriott, who just returned from an extended stay out at the International Space Station. How's it going, Richard?
Oh, great. It's great to be back here on Earth and great to be here with you.
How many times do people get to say that? Just, hey, it's good to be back on Earth. I like your planet. I'm glad to be back.
It was obviously an amazing experience, but it is actually good to be back in the land of fresh food and gravity is actually useful and amongst friends.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so let's get to the crux of the matter. Is it true that you participated in mind control experiments while on the International Space Station?
That is absolutely true. I can confirm that 100%. I can also say that not only did I participate in mind control experiments, but I can report that it worked. And so, I mean, as amazing as it sounds, it is true.
Fantastic. So let's let everyone in on exactly what happened here.
Well, so while I was in Baikonur, Kazakhstan, just prior to my flight, I was actually in what they call quarantine, just a few weeks prior to flight. And I had been searching by contacting all my friends and family about magic effects that I might be able to perform in space. And just by a good stroke of luck, your latest Scam School episode showed up on my email there in Baikonur. And as I reviewed it, I thought, what an amazing effect this will be for me to be able to perform from space, because it's a remote mind control trick. I'm going to be in a mighty remote location.
That's right.
With a known audience there at my ground team. So I very quickly put together some notes and practiced on the ground to be able to perform in space.
That's awesome. Well, let's take a look. Let's see how the footage turned out.
Hey, Dad, I've got something pretty amazing here for you.
Are you ready for a magic trick if Brady's filming?
Brady is filming, that's it.
You know, before I left here on the flight, I saw an interview on YouTube where the guy had a 100% success rate at long distance mind control. I think you'd agree that that's would be pretty amazing, wouldn't you think?
I would, but we only have a few seconds on this conversation. Go ahead.
Well, hey, let's try this experiment then. Just relax and listen to this poem, and then tell me what card it makes you think of. It's just a poem from Robert Frost. Now listen to this. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Now tell me what card is the first card that comes to your mind. Any card.
Oh, how about the 6 of clubs?
6 of clubs. Of course it's the 6 of clubs. We know there is this guy named Coach Alfred Doubleday.
And if you go look him up on the internet, go to YouTube and search for Coach Alfred Doubleday.
I'll do that. I thought he was a baseball player, but I'm out of my element here, Richard, as you know. Over.
Coach Alfred Doubleday. Yeah. Now, before we went to break, you said something that kind of blew my mind. It sounded like you were describing it sounded like mind control. Well, actually, it is. Then we would have them think of a card, and 100% of the time, every time, they would think of the 6 of clubs.
No way. Talk about a childhood dream come true. Big thanks to Richard Garriott for being our first intergalactic Scam School student. By the way, if you have any video of pulling off any of these scams, especially the currency connection, I want you to post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. Any questions about this scam, or if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. Next week, very special, we're going to learn how I can use my hair to fend off a clan of ninjas. Until then, you guys keep wearing on those crane kicks, and I'll be at the bar.